Oh, say does that star-spangled...
This is opening night for both of these squads. What are these games like to play in, Richard?
It's so much fun. You put in so much work in the offseason to improve, to get better, and now it's your opportunity to show it.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Smith, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Reeves from 7 feet. And off the glass. That one's good.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Here's Smith. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Smart outside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Green finds Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Tries a 10-footer. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Here's Smith, following the score by Los Angeles, and they pick up 2.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Pass to James. And here's Reeves. He's covered by Curry. The shot's good. Reeves has got 6 points.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Curry, a screen on Reeves. And it's Smith penetrating. To 3, Porzingis. James with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Back to Smith. Up and over Doncic. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Curry.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Shot is good by Reeves. Give him 8 points now.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence up.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Jimmy Butler.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Kicks it out to Kennard. To the paint. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was a guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Something to watch. Shams, appreciate the report. Oh, what a play by Stephen Curry. Curry's got 7.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
40 seconds left in the first. Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Hayes, shot's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Here's Smith. Again, the Warriors score.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Doncic against Curry. Now Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Curry. Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles? Here's Smith. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Smith against Reeves. Here's Hayes. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. 9 points in the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Santos. Smith with a screen on Hachimura. Here's Santos. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Hachimura, the pass to Kennard. LaRavia outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Golden State. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Reeves, the pass to LaRavia. Kennard outside. Hachimura finds Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Doncic is checked in for LaRavia. Here's Smith. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with Texan fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 16 points. Lakers trail by 3. Left side Reeves. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Here's Smith. Again, the Warriors score.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
Hayes with a screen. Kennard on the wing. Clock at 6. Misses the 3. Releases. Smith no good. Now here's Doncic. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, up by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hey folks, welcome to the Halftime Show. A lead right now in this one for the Golden State Warriors.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the Lakers. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. And it's Smart in it to 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Outside Reeves. Back to Smart. To the middle. Tipped. It's stolen by Curry. Smith outside. Up and over Doncic. Smith no good. Lakers trail by 7. It's Smart on the wing. Butler covering. Doncic passes to Smart.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Ayton finds Smart. Reeves with a screen on Butler. And here's Reeves. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Porzingis.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. The officials were right on top of that one.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That's good from Butler. Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
And here's Doncic outside. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Ayton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Curry. And here's Reeves outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Warriors, second.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Smith finds Porzingis. Back to Smith. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. 7-point differential. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Smith hits them both. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Greg.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Lets it go from deep. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from James. Doncic has got 7.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. Keeps you honest.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Smart, and it's Kennard in for Reeves.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. We hope that didn't jinx him.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Smith. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Smith's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
It's his first trip to the line. We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, B.A. Since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, oh, he is the X factor.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
From deep, here's Doncic.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Fires from the corner. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Curry against Doncic. Pass to James. Kicks it out to Kennard. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game. And stolen by Hayes. And here's Doncic outside. Smith with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Releases, and that one's on target from the wing. Smith's got 10 points here in the second half.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Doncic passes to Hayes. James up top. Butler covering. Kennard for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Kennard's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to James. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. And Los Angeles another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Smith. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Moses Moody. Gary Payton II is out there with Green. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Smith in at the 2.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Reeves against Smith. From 13. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75, but most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Outside Podziemski. Smith in the high post. James is there. Smith no good. Lakers trail by 9. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. James outside. And it's off from 3-point range. The Warriors lead by 9. Here's Smith. Hachimura with a rebound. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account. Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Kennard comes in for LaRavia, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Kennard passes to Vanderbilt. 4-3. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows.
Okay, look out!
Man!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Doncic with it. Oh, he missed the jumper.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Now Smith. Outside Green. Now Smith.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart's checked in for Hachimura. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Takes a step back. Doncic, and he gets the jumper to fall.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
The Warriors lead by 11. Smith right side.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's good from Smith. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in game 1 of that second-round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Curry, a screen on Reeves. Smith. Yes, it's good!
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the kid.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And he racks up 2.
Should just about do it. Big-time shot in the final stretches here.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Cleared away by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Vanderbilt. Yes! Using that window. And here's Smith. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the board.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just, you know, enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
All right. Thanks, Allie. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.